News Talk 1290 Coil is your radio home for Omaha Storm Chasers baseball, proud AAA affiliate of the Kansas City Royals. Tune in to hear every pitch, every hit, and every out as the Chasers play at Warner Park and across the International League in 2024. With the voice of the Omaha Storm Chasers, Nick Batters, on News Talk 1290 Coil.
Tune in to 1290 Coil all season long for your Omaha Storm Chasers baseball as they take on the International League. It's Storm Chasers baseball on 1290 Coil.
Is your concrete cracked or uneven? Hey everyone, Coach Greg McDermott here to explain why you should choose Everlevel Concrete Repair.
Nebraska. Here are your hosts for today's broadcast, Josh Peterson and Connor Happer on 1620 The Zone.
Well, they said Josh first, you know?
But it's the Connor Happer show.
That's weird. I don't know. It might not be the Connor Happer show. You might have to start talking first.
Welcome to the Omaha Baseball Village. Josh Peterson and Connor Happer here today.
Yeah, and I'll remind you, of course, that it's Hour 1 indeed is presented by Union Bank and Trust, where people don't have your money has people, member FDIC, and we're powered by Access Bank, here for a reason, yours, and by Children's Nebraska. Like big voice announcer and Josh just said, Connor Happer, Josh Peterson with you, or Josh Peterson and Connor Happer with you, getting you ready for still game number 10 of the Men's College World Series, which will start at 10 a.m. today. We will have a triple header. Florida and Kentucky, an elimination game. Tennessee and Florida State at 3. And Tennessee will have to lose twice over the next 2 days in order to get to, in order to be eliminated from the field. And then Texas A&M tonight at 6, scheduled for 6 at the moment. We're going to have some tight windows today.
Tight money line splits.
Tight money line splits against the winner of this morning's game. So whoever wins this morning's game, whether it's Florida and Kentucky, sit around, find a nice cool spot inside the truck, and hang out for a little bit. But we'll be here with you until 9:40. We'll get you off to the stadium. After that, we'll play a baseball game, and we'll be back here in between. Another baseball game back here in between, and then another baseball game.
Not back in between by that
Not
point in time.
after the third game.
We're not doing post game tonight, right?
Not for the third game.
All
no.
right. I have to go house sit.
Really?
I'm house sitting.
Whose
yeah.
house are you sitting on?
My dearest of friend. He is going out of town. He's running a marathon this weekend.
Are there any dogs?
There are 3 dogs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm a good friend.
That is
I'm a
crazy.
very good friend. When I ask
Do
him
you
to
take
house
him
sit,
on
he
walks?
watches one dog. No, but he has a big backyard, and so I let the dogs out, and they run around, and one in particular just wants to play fetch the entire time.
Did you have you heard about the app where it's basically Uber, but you could walk people's dogs?
No, I've not seen this nor heard about this.
Apparently it's a thing. You can just sign up to be a dog walker.
Oh, interesting.
And I assume you just go to people's houses
And walk the dogs.
and you walk their dogs.
Yeah, every now and then I'll see what looks to be, a teenage boy who maybe is trying to make a couple extra bucks because he has like 3 or 4 dogs. And I'm like, that can't be just his own dogs. His parents wouldn't trust him with that. But apparently other people do.
Well, we're reminding you this morning to use the hashtag topic alert.
Yes, please.
We have many topics, of course, that we have prepared for you, but also we want to hear what you want to hear about. I think Justin Timberlake will probably come up.
Oh, interesting.
Today on the show, I have many things to say about Justin Timberlake getting arrested in the Hamptons.
Yes. I feel like there's multiple parts of this story. There is, of course, the photo that many are wondering, why does this look so good? But also the part about the cop not knowing who he is.
Amazing.
Because the cop is probably Gen Alpha or Gen Z.
Also, there was a list of like all of the drugs that he was on.
I have not seen this.
There were some things that I have not heard of. on there.
Okay.
Justin Timberlake.
All the drugs.
Yeah, he's a little bit more like the character he played in the Facebook movie.
Nice.
It sounds like,
rubbing it off of the couch at the very end of the movie. Hello, officer. How are you tonight?
Will it enhance Justin Timberlake's street cred? I'm sure is something we'll dive into deeply today. Some other sports topics. You sent me a topic alert yesterday about all of these teams now in college football who are canceling future big non-conference games.
Yeah.
Sad to see.
I'm on an island. Even Michael Severe yells at me for wanting to have games between good teams in the non-conference. Even he yells at me.
But it makes a lot of sense for them to not.
It does, but you know what? I'm not
More
a coach.
sense than ever, some are saying.
I'm a TV watcher, Happer. I don't have to think about my team winning and losing games. I just want to watch good football.
Yeah?
That's what I want.
Do you think Nebraska will try and back out of some future large non-conference games?
Oh, yeah. I think next year, who do they play next year? Cincinnati,
I think, is coming. But Tennessee, I think, is the big one that's coming up.
See you later.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, they're staying at Rocky Top. They won't be visiting Lincoln. That series was originally scheduled for like the Steve Peterson era, and we're just never going to see it ever
I hope
happen.
they do it.
Sad.
The question with all of these things is who wants to get out, right? And so it becomes like this PR war.
Yeah.
Is Tennessee backing out? Is Nebraska backing out? We would have played the game.
Mm-hmm.
No, nobody actually wanted to play.
Nobody
the game.
wants to play the game. Nobody wants to play.
So we'll talk about that as well today, and the passing of Willie Mays last night, which is we're now one day away from the MLB game at Rickwood Field, and so there will be a lot of conversation about him and reflection on Willie Mays' life. I'm going to ask a very important baseball question to Josh Peterson today. Who is the best living baseball player now that we just lost our best living baseball player?
I feel like it's a very easy answer,
Okay.
but the way in which you posed it off the air, it makes me think that you're going to go with Luis Gonzalez or something.
I don't think
2001 World
another
Series.
2001 World Series reference. Check that off the box.
Get the bingo. Get the day-long bingo card ready.
No, I was not going to go with Luis Gonzalez.
Okay.
But I actually do think we seem to be on the same page
Yeah,
with this
yeah,
one. Do you want to say it on 3?
Yeah, sure.
1, 2, 3. Barry Bonds.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe the more interesting question is like who would we have then at number 2 in terms of greatest living baseball player?
All-time home run leaders, Barry Bonds, 762.
A-Rod is up there.
Hank Aaron, dead. Babe Ruth, dead.
Wow.
Albert Pujols, alive.
Alive. And
Alive.
maybe older than he actually is. Isn't
Could
that
be.
the theory with Albert
But
Pujols?
still very much alive.
Is there an argument that Mike Trout is the best living baseball player?
There is not.
Okay, I'm just asking.
There is not.
Many are asking.
Not enough evidence yet.
Okay.
Alex Rodriguez, alive and kind of owning the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Willie Mays, now passed. Ken Griffey Jr., he would like a say.
See, that was the guy that when you were like, do we agree? I was wondering if you were going to say Griffey. It sucks that he got hurt. Remember his injuries?
He did.
Played for the Reds.
He got hurt a lot.
Yeah, and then he didn't ever play again. But he forgot he played for the White Sox.
Jim Thome. Nobody's arguing that Jim Thome is the best baseball player of all time. Although that would be
The
funny.
Thome
if they
hive
did.
is out there.
I would like to hear that argument.
Mike Schaefer, you think he's in on Jim Thome?
Could you make the argument? How good are you at sports talk radio? Could you make the argument that Jim Thome is the greatest baseball player alive right now?
That would be. I think that would be tough, even for like Mad Dog Russo. I don't even think he could do that, and he is of baseball.
Sammy Sosa.
No, he's not the greatest. You can't have a corked bat and be the GOAT.
Wow, really? You could do steroids,
Hulk.
but we can't have corked bats?
Yeah, it's a bridge too far.
Nobody would have ever found out if he wouldn't have just chopped his bat in half that one day against the Rays.
Yeah.
Nobody would have ever known.
There was a lot of controversy when he did that.
It was what, 2000, probably 4 or 5?
That's about 2 decades ago.
That's right in your baseball wheelhouse.
It is. That's when I was still watching the sport. The Red Sox, my team at the time, they were winning the World Series for the first time in 86 years.
And now you're a Mariners fan.
Now I'm a Mariners fan. They won yesterday over Cleveland. Suck on that, Schaefer.
Wow, you're paying attention.
Yeah, I actually wasn't. I turned on the baseball app, and I was like, let's put on a game while Riss makes dinner. And I was like, hey, the Mariners are on. I did have the CWS game on yesterday, but otherwise I kind of avoided the sports world until nighttime.
Matt would like to add a name into the fray here on the Equitable Bank inbox.
All right.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose. No, he has a lot of hits, the most hits, actually.
Pete
Not the
Rose
best player of
loves
all
the
time.
College World Series.
He does. He's been here before.
Yes.
But no, he's not the best living baseball player. He was good, though.
Many hits, the most hits.
What about Ichiro, then? If we're going to just do hit kings.
I love Ichiro.
Ichiro, if he would have played in America his entire career, he would be the hit king. That guy came to America, was the MVP and Rookie of the Year his first season, which was 2001.
2001.
The greatest baseball year ever. John
When he
writes
was what,
in.
like 28?
Yeah, he was old. John writes in, wrong. It is Griffey Jr. He just got hurt. So he says he is the greatest living baseball player. It's Ken Griffey Jr., but his career got cut short.
But then you're using some projection. Like we have hardcore stats with Barry.
That's true.
I mean, we got a whole career, very few injuries, maybe a little steroid.
Question for you. We haven't mentioned any pitchers. What about Roger Clemens?
I do love Roger
Clemens was awesome. Struck out 20 guys one time.
You probably remember that one time where he threw that sawed-off bat at Mike Piazza.
2000, the year before 2001.
That's right.
He grabbed that bat and chucked it at
That
him.
was a little roid rage,
He
probably.
was good with the Astros. I think he had 1 year with the Yankees where he was like 21-3. Just something ridiculous.
I think he won 7 Cy Youngs.
A lot of Cy Youngs.
Somewhere in that range.
He is probably the greatest living pitcher, right?
Greatest living pitcher.
Nolan Ryan's still alive, but he just had a lot of no-hitters.
What do you think the most indicative pitcher stat? What do you think that I would go to just get a list of the best? Is it wins?
Is it no? Because
It's probably not
you're
wins
so
anymore.
reliant on your team. I mean, ERA, right?
Is it WHIP? Is
Yeah,
it FIP? Is it ERA plus?
What are the nerd stats for pitchers?
Oh, there's a lot.
Which
out
is
there.
the best nerd stat for pitchers?
There's well, no.
Okay.
WHIP doesn't tell
What's
you
ERA plus?
everything you need to know. That's
like a streaming service.
That's ERA compared to the people that are in the league. You know, like how it's basically telling
It's
you
like grading on a curve.
It's telling you how much better you are on average than everybody else.
I mean,
so if your
that's-
ERA plus is like 200, then you're 2 times better than everybody else.
All right, I mean, that's interesting, but that shows how you compare to people of your era. So I guess that kind of answers the question, but I think ERA would probably, you know what? Mike Farron's calling me out because I haven't had a chance to see him but one time so far. I was going to stop by the booth today. Maybe this
Where is Mike Farron?
Maybe this will be my off-air question for him. Hey, Farron, what is the best stat for pitchers? If you're trying to figure out who the best living pitcher
Do you think he's going to come out here today?
No, probably here. You want me to ask him?
He's got lots of stuff to do today.
Yeah.
I don't know, he's still doing he's still doing all the games today, right? He's still with us.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. I had dinner with Mike Farron last night.
What?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
A lovely Omaha steakhouse.
Did you go to the place with that had that one guy that one time with the pool? Problematic man?
No.
Not that place.
That's way too expensive.
That's anniversary steaks.
Yeah, way too expensive.
Oh, so what's not expensive steak? Like Outback? You go to Outback?
Oh, we didn't go to Outback.
Okay, I don't know.
We went to a nice Omaha steakhouse that isn't that nice.
Okay. All right. Well, I have a guess then. I won't say it on the air.
That's
it
fine.
Seems like you don't want to say it on the air.
No. No.
Farron comes to my city and goes out with the New Yorker. Classic Farron.
Hockey Dad says the answer is Ken Griffey Jr.
All right. Many are saying Griffey. Look, he was my favorite player. He was my first favorite baseball player. because I was a child of the 90s. Of course, he was my first favorite baseball player.
Look at this. Matthew just tweeted in a link to a story from ESPN
Okay.
where they did the top 100 MLB players of all time.
Okay.
And so let's go to
Joe
number one.
Poznanski.
Yes, great guy.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of putting his book on my Christmas list this year. Top 100 players of all time.
Yeah.
I read some of those articles back during COVID. Anyway, I wonder who he had.
Josh, I own that book. You can borrow it.
Thank you. Thank you, Josh.
Also, my father-in-law got a companion workbook.
Workbook.
Yeah, there's like
to it.
There's like discussion questions.
Oh my gosh, for like a
wow.
college class.
Yes.
That's cool.
That sounds fun.
We can dive through that together.
I
too.
topic alert.
Topic alert.
The best baseball players ever.
ESPN had Babe Ruth
Okay.
1, Willie Mays 2, Hank Aaron 3, Ty Cobb 4.
Racist.
So we're 4 for 4 on Dead, 5 for 5 on Dead with Ted Williams.
Yeah, he was good.
Lou Gehrig, famously dead.
Yeah.
Mickey Mantle, dead.
Dead.
Barry Bonds,
Alive. So
Alive.
they say he is the greatest living baseball player.
We have only the 8th best baseball player who's still with us.
Poznanski said that Barry Bonds was the 3rd best baseball player of all time, and he said that Willie Mays was number 1. Shout out to the Josh High.
Great take.
Babe Ruth rather, he had number 2. Hank Aaron, he had
Babe Aaron
4.
would be a great player.
Oscar Charleston, he had number 5. Let's see if I can find the next living baseball player. Stan the Man's dead, right? He died?
Stan Musial is
He's
dead.
Okay.
Yes.
Scroll. He had Roger Clemens. So Roger Clemens, it would seem to be as the greatest living pitcher.
Mm.
He had A-Rod 16, by the way.
Wow, I love how we agree that all of the steroid guys are belong on these top whatever lists, but we can't put them in the Hall of Fame. Very interesting.
What a stupid sport. By the way, a player we have not mentioned, Joe Morgan. He has 21, and it looks like he is after a lot of the steroid injectors as the next best baseball player in front of Albert Pujols.
The injectors, the creamers.
The creamers. I always wondered about the cream in the clear. Was it like a lotion? Like you put it on your face?
I don't know. I don't know how steroids
There's got to be a
work.
steroid listener in our audience, right?
Maybe.
Tell us about the cream in the clear.
John emails in.
Yeah.
Are pitchers considered baseball players?
Whoa, that's
Absolutely, John.
That's like asking if Harrison Butker is a manly man because he plays football.
Dean writes in Nolan Ryan by a mile.
Nolan Ryan by a mile. All
Nolan
right,
Ryan will walk too many people to be on this list. He struck out everybody, but he walked the other ones that he saw. So
fair enough. It doesn't seem like he's going to stop by. He said about midnight. So
okay.
Don't think we'll be seeing him this morning.
I don't think we'll be here. Yeah, Cats Are Funny writes in no pitchers is in the greatest baseball players. Genuine question. No, it doesn't seem like we like to put them on those lists. And Kevin is saying somebody had to say it. No, I don't think so. He's saying Bo, as in Bo Jackson.
No, Bo
Jackson
Jackson
is
is
absolutely
not.
no chance that is the
Come
case.
on.
No chance that is the case. Okay, great topic alert.
That was excellent. I just asked Mike Farron, by the way, greatest living pitcher, and what stat is most indicative of a great pitcher. So we'll see what Farron
That's good.
says.
You know what Farron's answer to greatest living baseball player is? Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds? Yeah,
Barry
of course.
Bonds. We had this
Farron's
discussion
not an
last
idiot.
night at dinner.
And there's always, wow, this dinner sounds amazing.
Barry Bonds, Willie Mays' godson.
People forget.
Mm.
By the way, this is a reminder. If you've not ever watched the video that SB Nation did back in the day of what if Barry Bonds didn't ever have a bat in 2004.
Great video.
I watched that one time, super hungover.
He would have been one of the best players in the league still.
It's so funny. It's such a great idea. Highly recommend doing it.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're at the Omaha Baseball Village. Connor Happer, Josh Peterson, Josh Odson with you. And 1620 The Zone's hydration sponsor is Zen Water. Time for a hydration break. Presented by Zen Water, thirsty for a change. And we're joined today by the Drug Enforcement Administration. To learn about the dangers of fentanyl or to join in the fight against drugs, visit DEA.gov. We are off and rolling from OBV. We're going to take you up to 940 today. Come back. Join us. We got topic alerts all over the place. Justin Timberlake mugshot deep dive coming up next on 1620 The Zone.
Fresh and hot breakfast every morning. Cubby's Old Market, 13th and Jackson has it all for every baseball fan. Get everything for the grill from the full meat department. Chester's Chicken, Godfather's Pizza Express, hot and fresh deli food. Cubby's at the corner of 13th and Jackson. Open 24 hours. Cubby's for the very best in convenience.
Curveballs belong in baseball, not your bank. When you choose Access Bank for your personal or commercial banking needs, you'll know what to expect every time. Personalized, all-in-one service from experts who know banking and the Omaha Metro. Access Bank has convenient branch locations and easy online solutions. Because we're here for a reason, to make your experience a home run. Learn more at accessbank.com. Member FDIC.
Hey everybody, it's Michael Smith for Ted and Wally's Premium Ice Cream. Now that we got through the spring and we're in the summer, what's better for summer than ice cream? I always say, get yourself a bucket load. Now I know they don't sell it by the buckets at Ted and Wally's, but they do sell it by the pint. They do sell it by the half gallon. All you got to do is call ahead to get yours reserved today. And so many flavors. Go on social media, whether it's Facebook or on Twitter, and they have a list of the day's ice creams for both locations. That's in the Old Market, of course, and in Benson. Swing by there, get yourself some great ice cream this summer, and tell them Severe sent you.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
He thinks bean counting is an iPhone app. He is the most uninteresting man in the world.
Hi, I'm Bob Berger. Don't just get your taxes done, get them managed. If you're tired of losing sleep over your business and personal taxes, you're ready to make more money, give us a call.
Call Berger, Elliott, and Pritchard CPAs at 402-551-1919 or visit bepcpa.com.
When you shop local, you help strengthen our community. So if you need roof repair, gutters, siding, even windows, call local Pyramid Contractors. They're the #1 roofer in Omaha for more than a dozen years. Let Pyramid Contractors come and give you a free estimate. Give them a call at 402-502-9300. That's 402-502-9300. Or visit them online at
PyramidRoof.com. Never settle for less.
An estimated 80% of Americans aren't getting their recommended daily amount of physical activity. It's time to move and keep moving, America. And when you need help, physical therapists and physical therapist assistants are by your side. Be your own champion. Choose more movement. Choose better health. Choose physical therapy. Find out more information and a physical therapist at choosept.com/NE. Brought to you by the American Physical Therapy Association of Nebraska.
Now back to the Men's College World Series special live from Omaha Baseball Village. Powered by Children's Nebraska and Access Bank on 1620 The Zone.
Hour 1 at the Omaha Baseball Village is presented by Union Bank and Trust, where people don't have your money has people. Member FDIC, and powered by Access Bank. Here for a reason, yours, and by Children's Nebraska. Connor Happer, Josh Peterson, and Josh Yodson. We've already tackled the very hard-hitting conversation of who now is the greatest living baseball player after the passing of Willie Mays yesterday. On a side note, on a Willie Mays note,
yeah,
it'll be cool to see what Major League Baseball does tomorrow at the Rickwood game in their honoring of the Negro Leagues and Willie Mays getting his start there. And I mean, incredible career and probably the greatest baseball player of all time. It'll be interesting to see kind of what they do. There was a game at Rickwood Field last night. I don't know what it was or who was in it or what was happening at all, but they had to announce it to the people. It's like, whoa, because he had just put out a statement 2 days ago about how he wasn't going to be able to attend.
Yeah.
And
now we know why.
And now, and he passed last night.
Yeah, and I mean, to think now over the last 3-4 weeks, the legends that we have lost, 2 in hoops and now 1 in baseball, and Bill Walton and then Jerry West, the logo, and now you lose Willie Mays. And I mean, the fun thing about sports, or one of the fun things about sports, especially ones like Major League Baseball, which has been around since the 1800s, or even the NBA, which, doesn't have the history like that, but still been around for a while. It's like these guys connect. They connect eras. They connect generations. Willie Mays connects a very fascinating moment in time, just whether it's historically in the country or certainly in Major League Baseball. And so to lose him, as you said too, being the godfather of Barry Bonds, like when Barry Bonds was, going after 70 that year, when he was going after Hank Aaron's record, Willie Mays was there a lot. You know, like some of my memories of Barry Bonds and the home run chases was not just him hitting it into McCovey Cove, but it was coming back to the dugout, and there is Willie Mays.
There's Willie
and
Mays.
like, so, you lose a giant like that in baseball. It, like you said, interesting timing. That's probably not the right word, but how will they celebrate him? I imagine it'll be very cool.
Hey, did Farron get back to you on the indicative pitcher stat?
No, now he's
just making fun of you.
Yeah, well, he's just tweeting with Kugler because Kevin said, "I hope you all have a great day."
Wow, Kevin has been so upbeat and joyful about the presence of this College World Series.
Yeah, about delays and clouds and lightning.
He just has such a great disposition on the College World Series.
Yeah.
Welcome to Omaha. You're gonna love it. It's fun baseball.
I love listening to the radio.
Friends.
Yeah. John Bishop.
All of those things. And
I'm sure he's gonna love that Saturday rain in the forecast.
That's right. Kevin's on the call this weekend.
that is interesting that you mentioned that. All right, Justin Timberlake was arrested.
Topic alert.
Sag Harbor.
Yeah.
You know where Sag Harbor is?
No.
So Long Island.
Okay.
All right.
Is this where you're from?
Yes. So
I'm walking here.
So Long Island. It is a Long Island.
Oh, it's not like the reverse, like
But at
people
the-
who are named Smalls are huge.
Correct. It's exactly what it
Biggie,
sounds
and
like.
they're tiny.
It's a Long Island, a cup like 150 miles or 90 miles or something like that from end to end, whatever it might be.
Okay. That is a Long Island.
And then it splits off at the end of the east side of the island. It splits off into a North Fork and a South Fork.
Okay.
Where do you think Sag Harbor is located on the forks?
Starts with an S, so let's go with the South.
It is the South Fork. It is
Nailed
on the north shore of the South Fork in the Hamptons area.
North-south.
On your way out to Montauk. And that's where all the rich people
I was
are.
going to say, I know these words. Hamptons, Montauk.
Yes.
Those are words of rich people.
Many, many rich people.
I will
out.
never be there. You will never get
You
this.
will never be there. You will never get this. But
No.
Justin Timberlake got a DUI.
Oh, no.
And his mugshot is incredible.
It really is. They
It
broke
is
out the big
beautiful.
guns for it. Yeah. It's like they were like, hey, I have the new iPhone. Do you want to use that? And they were like, no, let's go get an even better camera for this photography.
Now I'm reading through the CBS News story here. Documents reveal that he refused a breath test 3 times.
Ooh, that's never a good sign.
No, that's not good. And then there's another part of this story that says Billy Joel and others react to Timberlake's arrest. Would you like to talk about that part?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, sometimes you
They got
gotta
comment
get
from
the-
Billy Joel.
Yeah, what did he have to say?
He says,
Sing us a song?
Judge not, lest ye be judged.
Oh, that's from the Bible. I believe Jesus said that.
Bridgehampton resident Audrey Goodrich.
Don't know who that is.
I think she just
Probably
is a
some rich
person who
person.
lives in
A
Bridgehampton.
billionaire?
No one's infallible, but I'm disappointed that he would get behind the wheel and drive in this little town and not worry about the consequences.
This sounds like the scene in Wolf of Wall Street where Jordan Belfort, remember when he took the lewds?
Yes.
Then he got in his white Lamborghini.
He should not have done that.
Or Ferrari. I can't remember what car it was.
He should not have done that.
You know what the photo reminds me of, Happer? It's like when you go to a hotel. I don't really like the new lights in hotel bathrooms because you turn
Very
it on
bright.
and that's what your eyes look like.
Yes.
It just reflects in them and it feels like a very uncomfortable vibes from how I appear in that mirror.
Lighting is important.
Yeah, I'm too lit.
Everyone always
I want
says
it to be a little
you're
dimmer.
too lit, much like Justin Timberlake.
Much like he was yesterday, apparently.
So the lighting in your bathroom, people always say the lighting in your bathroom, that's where you look the best. I have some
Not in my hotel.
maybe dim, not in the hotel.
I hate the
At your home.
Oh, okay.
In your home
Yeah,
bathroom.
I think I look solid in my hotel bathroom.
In your home bathroom.
Yeah.
In your
Or home bathroom.
In your
I
home
apologize.
bathroom.
I'm tired.
You go to the hotel bathroom,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden
You look
the lights
ugly.
are bright. You don't know how to turn them on.
Yeah,
They're
you're
all in
dealing with the
different
bar
locations.
soap instead of your normal soap
Sometimes
at home.
you walk into the bathroom and the lights are just on, and you don't even have to press a button.
Yeah, and
I'm
then,
sure that's the case in Justin
then your
Timberlake's.
partner's laying in bed, and she's like, "Could you turn off the light?
Please.
off the lights."
He was stopped at 12:37 after he drove through a stop sign in
Ah,
Sag Harbor.
Can't do that, Justin.
But then he went to jail and got a mugshot, and man, do they have a nice camera.
Great job. Well, it is a rich area of the country, right? So they're allowed to do that. They have probably extra tax money. Now, what was in his system? We need to talk about what was in his system.
So, Josh, I was looking for this tweet that I saw last night that had a list of all of the things that were in his system, and I can't seem to find
Oh,
it.
that's disappointing.
At this exact moment. Let's see if I just
One of the
typed in-
things you said was Molly.
Yes, but there was more stuff. Oh, here we go. I found it.
Okay.
Now you tell me if you know. Now it's interesting. Just the timing here is interesting. Justin Timberlake allegedly had traces of Molly.
Okay. And that's ecstasy, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's the Miley Cyrus drug.
Okay.
Poppers.
I don't know what poppers are.
Okay. I don't.
I know,
either.
like, is this like the thing you throw on the ground?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, fireworks 4th of July. Truvada.
Don't know what that is.
No idea.
Sounds
but
like a horse tranquilizer.
It's capitalized. Josh, do you know?
Not a clue.
All right.
Truvada.
And Coke, which I assume means cocaine.
I've heard of cocaine before.
Yes. Following his DWI arrest
Whole question.
in New York.
Have you heard of cocaine?
Yeah. So
Interesting. That's a lot of stuff in your system. Again, Jordan Belfort. It sounds very similar. Like in the movie, which is a great movie, by the way. I wonder if it's streaming anywhere.
I think so. I've watched it recently.
He talks about how, like, he doesn't feel anything anymore, so he has to do all of the things.
I never
And
thought that Justin Timberlake was a huge drug guy.
I know. You feel like you know a guy, don't you, Happer? Looks like it might
I
be
love
on.
Justin Timberlake, though. I'm very conflicted.
He's bringing sexy back.
One of my favorite concerts that I've ever been to was the Justin Timberlake concert right there at that building with all the windows.
Paramount Plus, by the way, if you want to watch it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was right after the.
Maybe I'll watch it during the game.
It was during the floods, during the floods of
2019.
19.
Yeah.
18, 19. 18, right?
19. Beginning of 19.
Yeah. It's during the floods. Justin Timberlake showed up, did a great concert, and
That's
did
very nice
a
of
lot
him.
of
And then wonder what he did after the concert.
charitable work
Yeah.
for the flood. Yeah, for the flood people.
Oh, for the flood people.
Flood people. Flood people. People who experienced the flooding.
Yeah.
Who have experienced the flooding.
Yeah.
Victims.
It was victims of the flood.
There you go.
I wasn't really much of a victim of the flood. It didn't flood much. By
No,
my
the
house.
issue
I don't
that
live by the river.
No, the issue that because I lived downtown at that point in time. I lived just a few blocks away. My memory of that time was how there was just ice in front of my apartment complex for a month because it never got warm enough to melt.
That's right.
And then it got
That's
warm
why it
and
happened in the first
everything
place.
melted.
Because of the ice jams.
Yes,
And the
exactly.
dams and the rivers.
Bad times.
Bad times.
Like bad times that Justin Timberlake had to go through the other night.
That's exactly right.
Mhm.
All right, so we've taken a deep dive now into Justin Timberlake's.
I have one more offshoot.
Go for it,
if I
Josh.
may.
Yes.
Jessica Biel.
What does she think of all
Why
this?
she keep putting up with this?
Oh, good question.
What do you mean putting up with this? What has he done, Josh?
He's always
Aren't
in the
there
news
rumors of-
doing bad things.
Yeah, aren't there rumors of other things?
He held another woman's hand in public.
Oh, Happer, you're not allowed to do that. Not when you're married.
I mean, that could have been a
What
misunderstanding.
if your wife saw you today, Happer, and you were holding some woman's hand?
That is
Walking, swinging.
I would find that to be very surprising, first of all.
If you were holding a woman's hand?
Yes.
Yeah, I know, but what would she think?
It'd probably be very confusing for her.
I would say so. I would say, wow, that's not what I would have expected from Happer.
Was there something with him when he was on the Mickey Mouse Club as well?
Well, I mean, people don't like the Janet Jackson situation and how he
scot-free,
and then how he treated Britney Spears.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Didn't do anything wrong. He took off her clothing, Happer.
Yeah, but he
In
was
front of
supposed to.
millions.
It's a show.
It's a show.
The
Yeah.
line in the song was, "I'm going to have you naked by the end of this song."
Yeah.
He just
hard to argue.
He accidentally took off too much.
Accidentally.
It was an accident.
Accidentally. Wow.
I can't believe you guys are out on Justin Timberlake.
Not out. I'm just saying he might be a bad boy.
Might be a bad boy. Might not be as squeaky clean as you like to believe he is, Happer.
Yep. I always enjoy well, I actually I do not enjoy only one Justin Timberlake movie, and that is Josh.
Social Network.
No, I love that movie. It's called Trouble with the Curve.
That's right.
Oh, I never saw that movie.
Sucks.
Oh, okay.
So that's the blackest eye he has on his resume, not this.
Yeah.
But this is bad.
He was in a movie that looked interesting, but it got horrible reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, so I never saw it. Where he had like a time on his arm.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, was that any good?
It's called In Time.
Movie Club.
Interesting concept.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was completely well executed, but I enjoyed it.
All right, probably won't watch it.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that, Josh?
That's a very
I like Looper.
good way to describe it.
Looper. What happens in Looper?
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, Bruce
JGL.
Willis, JGL. It's about
That's
like
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
going back
I
in
know
time
about
and killing yourself. I mean, it's really fun. Time travel.
Cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
But it's like in a different time travel-y way. It's not normal like Marty. Not like
Great
that.
Scott.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, they need to make another Back to the Future movie and go ahead to like 2050.
Yeah, what will they predict for that time?
I don't know.
Hey, look, we swear the cars are floating now.
They were wrong about everything that happened in 2015.
9 years ago.
Except for the
2015
Cubs winning the World Series.
They were off by 1 year.
Yeah.
How close was that? That was pretty wild.
That was a great call by them. Them and the Simpsons. All right, Josh Peterson, Connor Happer, Josh Hodson with you for the Omaha Baseball Village. Come on by the Zone booth inside OBV and register to win ice cream for a year from Ted and Wally's official ice cream of 1620 The Zone, celebrating more than 35 years with over 3,000 flavors in Benton and the Old Market. And we're brought to you by the Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium. Have you been to the zoo? The #1 zoo in the nation. Visit omahazoo.com and plan your adventure. Back after this from OBV on 1620 The Zone.
Why wait for your perfect landscape when Patera can get it booked now and installed in plenty of time to enjoy this summer? Gorgeous, healthy trees and bushes, a colorful garden with a water feature, a berm, a beautiful new patio. Whatever you're imagining for curb appeal or more privacy, Patera can book your project now so you can enjoy your perfect landscape and cookouts this summer. Patera, Omaha's best. PateraLandscaping.com.
If you want a perfect landscape, call Patera.
Experience the difference and save more when you shop at one of our 3 convenient Woodhouse Ford locations. And right now, it's more affordable than ever to get behind the wheel of a new vehicle when you visit a Woodhouse Ford dealership. Going on now, save up to $10,000 off MSRP on the 2024 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT with approved credit, $299 doc fee due at signing. Offer expires 7/08/2024. See dealer for details.
When it comes to protecting your home, Jay Stennett Contracting takes pride in ensuring every detail is handled. Roofing, siding, gutters. When it comes to the exterior of your home, Jay Stennett Contracting has you covered. Water, wind, and hail can wreak havoc on the exterior of your home. If your home is damaged, let Jay Stennett Contracting come out for a no-obligation inspection. If repairs are needed, they will help you through every step of the process. When you need an honest assessment, Jay Stennett Contracting has you covered. JSCRestoration.com.
The Pinnacle Bank Championship presented by Woodhouse is back, and you don't want to miss a second of Omaha's biggest golf tournament of the year. Join us August 5th through the 11th to catch the action as players battle their way towards the PGA Tour. Plus, enjoy events like RSM Youth Day, the Patriot Outpost, and the Live and Loud Concert Series. Secure your tickets today at thepinnaclebankchampionship.com/tickets.
The time between Memorial Day and Labor Day is known as the 100 deadliest days. Students are off for the summer, people are taking vacations, and the days are longer. It's a recipe for good times and long-lasting memories. Sadly, it accounts for 37% of Nebraska's traffic fatalities. Someone's waiting for you at a ball game, a party, or a wedding. Don't let a crash keep you away. Focus on driving. Brought to you by the Nebraska chapter of the National Safety Council and the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill is West Omaha's headquarters for specialty pizzas and award-winning char-buffed wings. Enjoy games on their updated video and audio system and huge LED wall. Their main location on 173rd and Center is the perfect place to beat the heat with family and friends for the college baseball tournament. They also have a second carryout location at 162nd and West Maple Street, featuring the same great pizzas and wings. Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill, home of the Big O Pizza and award-winning char-buffed wings.
At Rotella's Italian Bakery, they put unsurpassed product quality into everything they bake. Old world skill and experience are masterfully blended with modern efficiencies to create the delicious breads, rolls, hamburger and hot dog buns, and other specialty products that have delighted their customers since 1921. Combining customer satisfaction with uncompromising quality is their goal. Rotella's Italian Bakery, a century of pride in every slice. To see the full menu of products, visit rotellasbakery.com.
Twisted Thunder Fireworks is going to save you big money. You'll find the best variety and the lowest prices in the entire state of Nebraska. Don't believe us? See page after page of products and pricing online at twistedthunder.com, where you can watch everything before you buy and choose local pickup so it's ready to go for you at the tent. Go to twistedthunder.com to check out all of our locations in Nebraska as well as our location in Council Bluffs. That's twistedthunder.com.
Now back to the Men's College World Series special live from Omaha Baseball Village, powered by Children's Nebraska and Access Bank on 1620 The Zone.
Connor Happer, Josh Peterson, and Josh Hodson with you from the Omaha Baseball Village here on 1620 The Zone, where Hour 1 is presented by Union Bank and Trust, where your money, where people don't have your money has people, rather. Excuse me. Member FDIC, that's Union Bank and Trust. And we're powered by Access Bank, here for a reason, yours, and by Children's Nebraska. A quick reminder, the Omaha Baseball Village proper opens at 9.
Oh, so it's closed right now?
Not quite 9 yet. I'd say we're closed at the moment.
Oh, interesting.
At the moment.
So if you wanted to shop,
if everybody's around, kind of looking around and shopping, not going to have an option to buy anything
because they're not open
at the moment
for 21 more minutes.
Yes.
Hey, that's good to know.
Yes, I think so. I think it's good to know as well. Josh Hodson, our fantastic, fabulous Omaha Baseball Village producer for all but one day, I think, right? Yes, all but one day, has put out our starting lineup for today.
Oh!
We turned in our lineup card. We had our little mini manager bring it out to home plate and say, "Here you go, umpires.
Here you go."
And it says that you and I are leading. I'm the leadoff hitter, and you're the number 2. You're like Derek Jeter from the 2001 World Series.
Wow, tough look for anyone who is after me except for Hodson because he's hitting cleanup.
Josh Hodson's not hitting cleanup.
No, hitting cleanup is 4th. Rats.
Okay, John Bishop is hitting cleanup.
What's third?
Good try.
Again?
Mike Farron's hitting 5th.
That's not
Gary's
good.
hitting 6th.
Tough look.
Jimmy Chavez is hitting 7th.
Uh-oh.
Joey, incorrectly spelled Colabert is hitting 8th, and the Peterman is hitting 9th.
Wow.
How does the Peterman feel about hitting 9th in our order?
Well, he should feel appreciated that we spelled his name correctly.
I would feel the same way. Also, many people are commenting from the weirdo Jack Mitchell softball team.
Oh, what are they saying? What are those?
Looks like a
saying?
lineup that would get run ruled by playoff 1 seed Jack Mitchell
Playoff
softball.
1 seed. Do they just draw the names out of hats and say you're the?
So
that doesn't make any sense.
I was told yesterday that apparently, so they put him in this kind of pool play type of situation. That's the regular season.
Pool play?
I mean, whatever. It's a schedule, right?
Okay.
And then based on your record, you get seeded into like 3 different playoff brackets or 2 different playoff brackets.
There's worse teams than Jack's team? Didn't they win 1 game?
They won twice, it appears.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That'd be so embarrassing to be on the losing teams against Jack's team.
And so what happened was they got put in the worst division, but they are indeed the number 1 seed in that crap division.
Wow, congrats to them. Great work, guys.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, it seems like they kind of do probably have a chance to win.
Wow. Do they get a prize if they win?
I don't. Maybe
you get a
t-shirts,
prize.
You get a prize.
By the way, if the series goes to a 3rd and final winner-take-all championship game, or if weather pushes everything back to Monday, regardless, Jack Mitchell. Filling in with yours truly. It'll be Jack Mitchell and me from right here on that Monday. Yeah, how fun will that be?
Cool.
I think we have to get him a media pass. I think you have to have a media pass to get in early. We have a parking pass for him, though.
Wow.
Yeah, how fun will that be?
You don't have to get a media pass?
Well, one time, back when
so.
Steve Sipple used to fill in, these are the olden days.
Yes.
There was a time where it was one of the one-game days, and so we are here before everything opens, kind of like today, honestly. And so we crossed 10th Street, and we came in, and they were accosting Sipple. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't have a media
They
pass.
don't like it when people are like wearing backpacks.
Correct.
And
I was like, no, he's with me. He has opinions on sports.
Right.
And they were like, are you sure? And I was like, they're not good ones. And they're like, all right, let him in. And
Nice.
so
Good
yeah.
take.
So I'm worried about Jack. I mean, he definitely looks like someone that would have bad sports opinions. So we'll see what happens with him.
Jordan asks, what's the line for Team 1620 The Zone versus Team Jack Mitchell Softball Experience?
Minus 500 favorites we are.
I'd think 1620 would be favored, but by how much? Hashtag topic alert.
Well, thank God Mark Onweiler, our boss, is on their team instead of on our team.
Why did he not get in the lineup
Well, we
on
know
our
why.
team?
We know why.
Well, he's got more than one hit now, I think.
Best players got to play. I play my guys.
Nice. Thank you,
You're
Otson.
playing Joey. He just would yell at the umps the whole game.
He would. I know your name. That's what he would say to him.
He's fiery. I like that.
By the way, I hit left-handed. I hope everybody knows that. I hit
Oh,
left-handed.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. We could throw the lineup in different directions.
Why do we like left-handed players in baseball, but in golf they're freaks?
They're not freaks in golf.
People call them freaks.
They're not freaks.
That guy just gave me a thumbs up. He's like, they're freaks.
They're
Yeah.
not freaks.
Yeah,
what are you guys
I'm a
talking
left-handed golfer. I feel like people look at me
Don't
weird.
you think
hey, you're
lefties-
swinging from the wrong side.
No, that's just something that people say.
Yeah,
That-
it's a bad joke, Happer.
it is a bad joke.
Yeah, might as well call me a freak.
Well, they don't make a lot of left-handed golf clubs.
Babe Ruth hit left-handed. Nobody called him a
but
freak.
You don't have to have a left-handed baseball bat. It's just a bat. It's the same bat as everybody else. You have to have an
point.
entirely different club.
I do.
And
Which is
that's very
frustrating.
difficult to
You
get.
go to the store and it's like, where are the left-handed clubs? And it's like they're always mangled.
You got to order them online or something like
Yeah.
that. You go to a place and you don't have golf clubs and need to rent. And you're like, do you have a lefty set? And you're like, yeah, let me dust them off. They're from 1982. Here you go. Why don't you go play golf today? Oh, do we have any other lefties in our order? I don't think we do. I wonder how we would do against the Jack Mitchell Softball Experience. I would imagine pretty well.
Well, at the very least, I feel like we bond better than them because we're all coworkers. We work together. We get dirty together. We sit in sweaty booths and sweat all the time together.
The College World Series is a bonding experience. That is for sure.
Like Nick knows what John smells like and vice versa. Like can Mark's
we definitely know what Nick smells like.
I could smell it through the photo. I was like, whoa, there's something coming off of that stench.
He decided one of those days, 3/4 of the way through, I'm gonna unbutton my shirt.
Wild.
And
what
then,
a wild man.
And then I think we looked at him for the very first time when we were in the elevator. And we're like, Nick, what's going on here? What's your look? And he was like, I'm hot. He didn't. Credit to Nick because
he doesn't care.
He doesn't.
I mean,
quite,
he does though.
He cares a little bit, but he's starting to own it more a little bit.
That's what we want.
Yes.
If you want to do things that we define as strange or weird, feel free. Just own it. Don't be like, what do you mean?
Yeah. I don't have the worst food takes on the station, though.
He does?
I don't. I'm just saying, one of the things that you guys accuse me of.
That sounds like something the person with the worst food takes would
You guys
say.
always say this.
We
I
weren't
don't
even
understand
talking about food. You brought this up out of nowhere.
How am I the weird guy, and you guys are the ones who don't eat cheese and lettuce?
I
And
love
stuff
cheese.
Like
I
that?
love lettuce.
You do. You had a salad that one time last year at the Omaha Baseball Village.
I would love food today, by the way. If anybody wants to bring us food, we would eat it.
Wonder if we can get into a little bit of food.
I would eat a salad even. I know that I'm going to be hungry. I actually reached out to someone yesterday. I said, hey, are we going to get fed lunch, do you think, for the media? This person said yes.
Maybe we can hit up our friends from the old mattress factory.
That sounds amazing. I just need something in my belly.
Okay. All right, we'll get to work on that as
All
well.
right.
Well, we have about an hour left here from the Omaha Baseball
Oh man,
Village.
we're already almost done.
We have to do some more topics.
More topic alerts.
So, do you want to talk about non-conference scheduling, or do you want to do that at 9?
Let's do that at 9.
Okay, so
I want to
let's
spread my wings a little bit on that one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll remind you in the meantime that Country Fest is back at OBV. This Friday, OBV welcomes singer and songwriter Chase Matthew to the Beer Garden stage. Tickets are $20 in advance at mattressfactoryomaha.com or $25 at the door. And we're joined today by Pyramid Contractors, craftsmanship at its finest. Josh Peterson, I'm Connor Happer. Josh Yadson's here as well. We roll on for the Omaha Baseball Village, getting you ready for game number 10 in the Men's College World Series. We'll be back after this on 1620 The Zone.
I'm Dawn. My journey began when my internal specialist found a mass. My biggest fear was missing out on future memories. Nebraska Cancer Specialists has made it possible for me to continue to be active and to be able to spend time with my family. Together We Are Stronger means that I know that I can't do it all myself. My NCS family has allowed me to create the memories that I want to make. NebraskaCancer.com.
Take me out to the rib shack.
Take me out with the crowd.
Buy me some ribs, brisket, and some mac.
I don't care if I never get back. Let me eat at the rib shack.
In every bite there's a win. For it's 1, 2, 3 slabs you're in at the old Rib Shack.
Rib Shack Smokehouse, 108th and Q.
We're excited to announce the grand opening of Saul's Jewelry & Loan's new downtown location. It's a Saul's shopping experience like you've never seen in this beautiful, historic location. And of course, we brought in tons of new inventory, amazing jewelry finds at our famous best in town prices, motorcycles, tools, bikes, guitars. And as always, get a cash on the spot loan from $10,000 to $50,000. Everything you've come to expect from Saul's in our new location. 22nd and Harney, downtown Omaha, Saul's Jewelry & Loan.
Fentanyl is the deadliest drug threat facing our nation. A dose small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil is potentially lethal. The Drug Enforcement Administration is working hard to remove this threat from our streets. Join the fight and make a difference. To learn more about a career with DEA, visit DEA.gov/careers. People with different skills but the same mindset to keep drugs out of our communities. Visit them in person at Baseball Village during the College Baseball Championship.
And we're back live, and what a beautiful day here at the park. Just listen to that crowd. Excitement's in the air. They've come to see the best of the best from all over the globe in what's been a fan favorite for nearly 130 years. That's right, it's all at Omaha's Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium, the #1 zoo in the nation. Be sure to swing by between games and check out our newly reimagined Hubbard Orangutan Forest. Plan your visit at omahazoo.com.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
Our car radio is like a rookie pitcher quitting in the 7th inning.
Yeah, and now it's the bottom of the 9th. The AC's out and the transmission's throwing wild pitches.
So I was checking out car loans from Liberty First Credit Union. Applying looks like a home run with rates as low as 4.99% APR.
It's game time.
Step up to the plate with a Liberty First Credit Union auto loan. Equal opportunity lender. 48-month term for 2022 and newer models. Credit factors apply. Rates, terms, and conditions subject to change.
Since this is a radio commercial, you can't see the people standing behind me. They're the Langfeld family. Everybody wave. Oh, sorry. You can't see them because radio. Anyway, the Langfelds are the family behind Langfeld Overhead Door, where they proudly install Midland garage doors to fit any space and style. And they don't take a backseat to anyone when it comes to their service. Because if something goes wrong, it's their name on the line. So they're going to make sure it goes right every single time. Langfeld Overhead Door, 402-234-2700.
Now back to the Men's College World Series special live from Omaha Baseball Village. Powered by Children's Nebraska and Access Bank on 1620 The Zone.
All right, doors are opening at the Omaha Baseball Village, where Hour 1 is presented by Union Bank and Trust, where people don't have your money has people. Member FDIC and powered by Access Bank. Here for a reason, yours, and by Children's Nebraska. We're also happy to be joined today by the Drug Enforcement Administration, the DEA. To learn about the dangers of fentanyl or to join in the fight against drugs, visit DEA.gov. Josh, we'll have to do a riot shield picture at some point. That feels like a today job. Josh needs to re-up for his content. Oh.
You know, he photoshops me into places.
Yeah.
The Riot Shield one has been very lucrative for him for the last year.
Oh, interesting. But you need an update.
He needs an update.
Passage of time. It's always nice to see the passage of time.
It is. Because you can't be using a 2-year-old picture.
There we go. Tweet coming in from Negative Split Swimming. Says topic idea. I'm going to alter
topic alert.
I'm going to say topic alert. What is your favorite U.S. Olympic trials? Swimming, gymnastics, or track and field? Happer? You love sports.
What is
famously.
the best Olympic trials?
What is your favorite of the trials?
Give me the options again.
Swimming, gymnastics, or track and field? You're wearing a hat that says U.S. So
I
you
love the USA.
But
trust me when I say I love the USA.
But
I don't watch any of their trials.
Wow, isn't this unreal?
And I barely watch any Olympics.
Mr. Sports, what is it about you and John Bishop? You gingers. What is it about?
How dare you? Josh, you have a red beard.
I do, so I'm allowed to say it.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, okay.
You said it in a very derogatory way.
I'm a day walker.
I didn't like that. So I will not talk to you anymore.
Track and field,
I will
baby.
just answer the
Swim.
question. I actually think the answer is track and field.
Yeah?
Wow, terrible answers.
Wow, terrible answer.
We already know who won the swim trials. Katie Ledecky is the best swimmer.
Is she still awesome?
She doesn't need to qualify.
She'll
for
finish,
anything.
and then no one's in the
She'll
picture.
be the most
Correct.
decorated female athlete of all time.
But just why does she have to go to the trials?
Because you have to qualify.
No,
Just
you
before
don't.
Patrick Mahomes is the best player, but they still have to win the playoff game to go to the Super Bowl.
That's actually not. Can't they just say you're on the team?
No.
They're just trying to get people on the team.
They're trying to qualify. They're trying to find who's the best.
Can't you get a sponsor's exemption?
No, it doesn't work that way. This is the Olympics.
This isn't golf.
I
This
figure
isn't
you would
blood
want.
money.
So does everybody? Does Canada have Olympic trials?
Yes, of course.
Does Japan have Olympic trials?
Every country has the
Why
trials.
can't they just say you're on the team?
Because they want the best.
Back in the olden times, Josh, they would just pick a bunch of plumbers out and they would say, go to the Olympics.
That's basketball.
What if
This
there's
isn't
a
basketball.
15-year-old who's never competed before and that person beats Katie Ledecky?
That would never happen.
It did. Michael Phelps made it when he was 15.
Yeah, but he was Michael Phelps.
But
we already knew about Michael Phelps.
No, he didn't. Now when he was 15, he qualified.
But Michael Phelps at age 15 would
For the
have
Athens Olympics.
He would have to try out because nobody knew.
Yeah, and he
At
got on the
15.
team. He probably upset some guy, and they were like, "Well, we thought Bob was going to be back."
I'm not saying the tryouts themselves are dumb.
It's not tryouts. It's trials.
It's tryouts.
Wow.
It's tryouts.
Unreal.
I'm not saying that the tryouts themselves are dumb. I am saying it's dumb for Katie Ledecky. I'm LeBron James. Try out for this basketball team. No, nobody's asking that. He's clearly the best player.
Topic alert. Should LeBron still be on the Olympic basketball team?
LeBron's a bad example because he's
so
old now.
Get him off the team.
Nikola
Why
Jokic
isn't
on the
Caitlin
Serbian
Clark on the
national
women's
team.
Yeah.
Do you think he should have to try out?
Sure. Why not?
I do not.
Yeah.
Because
You
I'm
think he's
pretty
good?
sure he's the best player.
How big of a bummer is it that the Nuggets lost in hindsight to the Timberwolves?
Very.
They could have. They could have played the Celtics better than the Mavs.
I've thought about it a lot. I
me
don't.
too,
I don't like it
man.
that much.
So upset.
I feel like you guys are way wrong about this.
Wow.
Just the trials are fine. Do the trials.
It's not a team,
but
though,
we
Happer.
don't
This
need
is
to
this
do
is
it. It is a
individual.
team.
There is limited number of spots.
It's
they have
a
their
team.
limited number. It's in a team for America, but they're competing individually.
Yes, but they're all on the team.
Wow. Got to qualify.
I don't think Katie Ledecky should have to qualify.
Wow, that was a topic alert.
That was a topic alert. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, we'll get you ready for game number 10. We'll also talk about dumb college football scheduling moves and the Royals and Chiefs moving to Kansas. 1620 The Zone, live at Omaha Baseball Village, brought to you by the Omaha Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium, #1 zoo in the nation, omahazoo.com. Back after this.
Baseball fans, get in the action when you get your tickets at ticketsforless.com or through the Tickets for Less app. Right now, you can score extra savings on your tickets when you use promo code THEZONE at checkout. That's right. Tickets for Less is offering exclusive discounts on baseball tickets with code THEZONE. Simply visit ticketsforless.com or download the free Tickets for Less app from your app store today. And the best part, Tickets for Less never charges added service fees. Every seat holds a story. Find yours and save at ticketsforless.com.
Make the right call. John Higgins Ladder Car, the home of the roofery.
When it's time to replace or repair storm damage, make the right call. John Higgins Weather Guard, the local, trusted, and proven choice. No one has installed more DaVinci roofs, and there's a reason why John Higgins Weather Guard is the nation's leader. Community member, community supporter. Make the right call.
John Higgins Weather Guard, the home of the rooferys. Make the right call.
Twisted Thunder Fireworks is going to save you big money. You'll find the best variety and the lowest prices in the entire state of Nebraska. Don't believe us? See page after page of products and pricing online at twistedthunder.com, where you can watch everything before you buy and choose local pickup so it's ready to go for you at the tent. Go to twistedthunder.com to check out all of our locations in Nebraska as well as our location in Council Bluffs. That's twistedthunder.com.
It's time to make a game plan for game day parking. During big events, curbside parking in Omaha has a higher event rate. So save money for peanuts and Cracker Jack by parking in a garage or surface lot. You can even reserve an off-street parking space days, hours, or minutes in advance with the Park mobile app. Learn more about where to park and how to pay at parkomaha.com.
To be a part of Nebraska Medicine
Hi, welcome.
is to be a part of something extraordinary.
Nebraska Medicine, how may I help you?
Because these are the doors that open doors
How are you?
to growth and opportunity for each other and for our community.
That went really well.
For those who know that the academic experience,
You know what? I agree.
the life experience that you get here is beyond what you can get anywhere else. And that's exactly why here is where you belong. Join us at nebraskamed.com/careers. Nebraska Medicine. Together, extraordinary.
At Rotella's Italian Bakery, they put unsurpassed product quality into everything they bake. Old world skill and experience are masterfully blended with modern efficiencies to create the delicious breads, rolls, hamburger and hot dog buns, and other specialty products that have delighted their customers since 1921. Combining customer satisfaction with uncompromising quality is their goal. Rotella's Italian Bakery, a century of pride in every slice. To see the full menu of products, visit rotellasbakery.com.
Velocity Clinical Research in Omaha frequently conducts clinical trials for a broad range of investigational treatments. Velocity is currently seeking participants to wear a Fitbit watch for 31 days with compensation of up to $200. Some other current studies includes low T, COPD, flu, pediatric, infant, and RSV. They also perform vaccine studies for people of all ages. See current trials at velocityclinicaltrials.com, compensation for study-related time and travel, and find out more at velocityclinicaltrials.com.
Your home for the Men's College World Series is 1620 The Zone. KOC and Bellevue, Omaha, Council Bluffs. Sponsored by Lanaha Nurseries, 192nd and Center. This hour of the Men's College World Series special on 1620 The Zone is presented by Nebraska Medicine. Nebraska Medicine, together extraordinary. 1620 The Zone is live at the Omaha Baseball Village, powered by Access Bank. Here for a reason, yours and Children's Nebraska. Here are your hosts for today's broadcast, Josh Peterson and Connor Happer. On 1620 The Zone.
Back here at the Omaha Baseball Village, where Hour 2 is presented by Nebraska Medicine. Join our team at nebraskamed.com/careers and powered by Access Bank. Here for a reason, yours and by Children's Nebraska. Connor Happer, Josh Peterson with you from OBV. We're about 40 minutes away from sending you up to the booth. John Bishop, Mike Farron, and Gary Sharp with Florida and Kentucky today. Winner stays, loser goes home. And then games 11 and 12. Those are semifinals, basically, for the College World Series. We may have games tomorrow. We'll have to get wins from Florida State, and then the winner of whoever wins this morning's game will have to win again at nighttime. We could have 0 games tomorrow. We could have 1 game tomorrow. We could have 2 games tomorrow.
Is there a world where we could have 3 games tomorrow?
Yes, of course there is.
Oh, man, I would love to be back on the air
because
today.
we could have rain for any amount of time. Who knows?
I'm looking forward to Josh's weather update. I don't know if I've been on pins and needles as much as I am as I am right now for today.
It's extremely exciting. Josh, this is a topic alert. college football, it's what we do at the College World Series. You guys went through like a 15-prong preview of the Big Ten.
18. There's 18 teams now in the Big Ten Conference.
It's disgusting to me.
Yeah, Nick Hanley and I did that. It was great content. I very much enjoyed it.
Did you just say one sentence about everybody?
No, we talked about what would make a good, successful season for every team in the conference. And so, like, for Ohio State, national title or bust. For Nebraska, 8-4. Rutgers, it was top 6 in the conference. Can they be in the upper third of the conference?
Whoa.
Their schedule is cake this year.
It is. We've actually looked at that on our show.
See, you make fun of me, and meanwhile, you did the same thing.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But speaking of college football, we're seeing this all around the country now. This is just one example. Ole Miss has canceled their home-and-home with USC.
Sad.
Gosh, there's a few more that have been out there. I've just fluttered away from the last
Well, we have
couple
lost
days.
some of like the Georgia. Well, I think actually they're still scheduled to play Clemson or whatever it is. They're doing that this year, but there have been some fun non-conference series that have gone by the wayside. And of course, seems like Nebraska is about to do something similar as well. Who was it? Was it Chattel or was it Sipple? And I'm not talking about the game. That mentioned these games. I think it was Tom. That these games are probably going away. That they'll play Colorado this year, they'll play Cincinnati next year, and then see you later. Because this is what they're here, and they should do if they want to maximize their chance of A, winning games, period, and B, making it to the playoff.
But this makes you sad.
It makes me sad. I can't imagine why it wouldn't make somebody sad, unless you are just viewing everything through the prism of, will this help me make the playoff? I don't know why you would be excited to watch September games that are just a bunch of bye games. Every time we get to the season, we're all pumped for UTEP because it's the opener, and we'll be excited for Colorado. No one cares about Northern Iowa. This would be schedule full of the first one and the third one over and over and over. I don't know why people want that.
Does it at all soften your anger? Because I could tell you're fiercely and intensely angry about this right now.
Yeah.
Does it at all soften your anger that there are the aforementioned 18 teams in the Big Ten now, and it's kind of like you're playing non-conference teams sometimes too?
Yes, it does. It does, because
there you go.
The next handful of years,
problem solved.
Oregon's going to play Michigan and Ohio State and Penn State. I'll be like, wow, this is like a non-conference game. This is so cool.
It kind of is.
USC will come to Nebraska at some point in time. Wow, this is like a non-conference game. I remember when they did in 07. It was non-conference. That was so cool.
Nebraska and Oregon are going to play in 2 years. Washington and Nebraska.
How fun will that
play.
be? It'll be great. Go to Seattle.
It'll be fantastic.
Tailgate on a boat.
USC, UCLA.
I can still be mad, though. Let me be mad.
I don't think you should be that mad.
Shouldn't be so mad?
No, I mean, I don't want to tell you how
John
to feel.
Bishop over here. Get his soapbox for him. He'll scream at you.
Hey, look, I agree with everybody. I agree with John on the whole, the mega conferences thing. I'm not a fan of it, but it makes all the sense in the world for these games to not happen anymore. Is it sad? Of course, because it is a piece of college football that is now gone forever. Like you said, we used to look forward to these 15 years in advance. I remember when they announced the Oregon game in 2006 or whatever. I was like, Oregon, are you serious? This is going to be they're coming here.
Yeah.
We're going there. That was great. But now
it was an awesome trip.
Everybody's so close in college football now. You've probably played each other in a bowl game within that period of time. And the schedules aren't made that far in advance anymore. The Oklahoma State 2040 game is probably not going to happen.
Well, okay, so a couple things. What if they A, stopped scheduling so far in advance, and B, made an edict from down high? Someone came down with the tablets
That'd be
and said,
great.
You have to play one of these power schools. Or even better, Happer.
Let me tell you something.
You know the NFL, they'll do,
Yes.
you'll play okay, you know where I'm going with this.
I do.
The Big Ten is locked in with an ACC, an SEC, and Big 12. Let's say that. So you have 3 non-conference games, and it's like where you finish is who you play. I think that would be it'd be like the Big Ten ACC challenge, but everyone gets to participate.
You know who loves Big Ten and ACC challenges?
Basketball.
Well, yes.
TV.
That's right, Josh.
Television. We love
and
games.
You know what TV loves? Making money.
They do.
Coming up with stupid ideas.
Yeah,
and so this would definitely happen.
One of the things that I hear is like, look, man, why should Nebraska play a harder schedule if insert school X isn't going to? And I say, look, my criticism is not about Nebraska. It's about the sport at large and allowing something like this to happen. A couple of responses, by the way.
Keep in mind, by the way, the SEC is going to go to 9 games very soon.
Yes, I'm with you. Some people think that we're idiots for believing that.
They
Including,
need to make money.
I believe our friend
They want
Mike
to make
Schaefer is like, you guys are
money.
idiots. They're not going to do it.
Yes, they are. They want to make more money.
A couple texts coming in. Salesperson Josh, so you know where this one's going.
Is it about Colorado? We're trying to duck Colorado?
Can't blame them for wanting to avoid another September loss to the Buffs. That's going to happen this year, Josh.
So bad.
Josh, it's going to be so funny when Nebraska beats Colorado by like 3 scores. He has to come to work on Monday with his tail tucked between his legs. I wonder if it'll be like when he lost that bet to me after the Nuggets got eliminated, when I didn't see him and a 4-pack of beer magically appeared on my desk, but I never got to talk to him about it.
What do you think the excuse will be?
When
the Buffs lose.
Great question. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm waiting for Josh to turn on Coach Prime because he is going to, and that is going to be awesome. When he suddenly has to realize like it's not just about people clicking on articles about Deion Sanders, and he's like, yeah, actually this was a tire fire. That's going to be exciting.
That will be very fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
I will love to read those stories as well, but I will wait to watch Josh read those stories.
Adam texts in, the Big Ten and SEC should just go to a 12-game conference season if they're going to start bailing on all of these non-conference P5 matchups. So go to 12 conference games. See, I would rather do the thing we talked about. Do challenges. Do cross-sport challenges.
See, I don't know. I always liked now this is a little bit of a different topic alert. But I always like the idea. It's not, people get a little sketchy when they start to talk about pod systems and stuff like that for conferences. But I had this whole thing set up.
Podcasts?
Pod systems and conferences.
Double speed.
So you basically have 4 divisions of, you have a 20-team Big Ten. You have 4 divisions of 5 teams, and you round robin your division, and then you pick one team, and it's flex scheduled from there based on how competitive you are on the other side. Sounds great. Then you could have a conference championship game. Like you could have, actually what you would create is a Big Ten
little mini playoff.
A Big Ten semifinal, and then a Big Ten final, and that makes 10 conference games, and it's more TV money for everybody and stuff
that sounds great.
Then you wouldn't have to. Then there wouldn't
the stupid tiebreaker like they'll have this year.
You would have to do stupid tiebreaker, and then you wouldn't have to worry at all about people complaining about not playing non-conference games because you'd have 10 conference games if you win the Big Ten championship.
And then you have this little mini Big Ten championship. Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds awesome. Sign me up. I'm in on that.
I'd say we do that.
Yeah.
I'd say we do that instead of having our weird 18-team conferences that don't handshake beam on anything except for making money.
And then on top of that, let's add a bonus game at the end of the year too, like they did during COVID. Remember when Nebraska played Rutgers or whatever it was?
Yes.
You could do something like that.
What did they call that again? Champions Weekend?
Yeah, that was a great idea.
I actually liked it
That
too.
was in the old division format, but I always thought like, why don't we just do this? It's fun. It's a bonus football game, and you get to play against a team in the other division that finished in the same spot that you did.
Remember when Nebraska, after that season, decided that it did not want to go to a bowl game?
I do. Ooh. I defended Nebraska. I defended Scott Frost.
Adrian Martinez.
Friend of the show. Oh, I forgot to text him. Shoot him a text today.
Sad.
Well,
just congrats?
No, to say, hey, what's up? Are you down? By the way, salesperson Josh has added, so you are saying that whoever wins this year has ultimate bragging rights since we will never play again. Yeah,
are we doing that?
Colorado's never going to make the playoffs.
Are we putting all of our chips in?
I mean, if Nebraska wins, sure. If they lose, they'll play against.
No, I mean, you have to do it. You have to do it both ways.
Yeah, sure.
Are you agreeing to that?
I think Nebraska's going to win.
I thought Nebraska would win by
I thought they were going to win all of the last 3 games. So
Yeah.
I will say that I was wrong on 18, 19, and 23. Oops.
Okay, let's do it. This is
all right,
it.
Cool.
Chips are in, baby.
I pushed them in.
All right, we're at the Omaha Baseball Village. Connor Happer, Josh Peterson with you. You can stop by the Zone booth inside the Omaha Baseball Village and register to win ice cream for a year from Ted Wallace. Ted Wallace is the official ice cream of 1620 The Zone, celebrating more than 35 years with over 3,000 flavors in Benson and the Old Market. Also, our hydration sponsor is Zen Water. Time for a hydration break presented by Zen Water. Thirsty for a change. We're back after this. About 30 minutes till we get you out to the stadium here on 1620 The Zone.
Security equipment makes sure you're always safe at home. SEI gives you time to focus on what really matters. Whether it's your home or business, we protect life and property with all the latest Honeywell home and First Alert products by monitoring for security, fire, carbon monoxide, flood, and temperature. 24/7, 365. We provide peace of mind by connecting services like security, video, and automation in one system. Visit SEIsecurity.com to set up a free consultation. SEI is a First Alert Pro Residio Premier Partner.
In the heart of the country is a children's hospital at the forefront of pediatric innovation, where teddy bears and coloring books meet leading-edge treatment and technology, where warm smiles and a human touch go hand in hand with tools like remote patient monitoring and robotic-assisted surgery, and where a committed team of healthcare providers believes innovation is best used to deliver better care for kids. Children's Nebraska. Believe in better.
You don't have to wait for your perfect landscape. Patera Landscaping can book your project now and have it beautifully installed in time to enjoy this July and August for cookouts and get-togethers. Trees, bushes, colorful gardens, water features, patios, outdoor kitchens. Patera Landscaping can do it all. Call today and have your perfect landscape this summer. Patera, voted Omaha's best. PateraLandscaping.com.
If you want a perfect landscape, call Patera.
An estimated 80% of Americans aren't getting their recommended daily amount of physical activity. It's time to move and keep moving, America. And when you need help, physical therapists and physical therapist assistants are by your side. Be your own champion. Choose more movement. Choose better health. Choose physical therapy. Find out more information and a physical therapist at choosept.com/NE. Brought to you by the American Physical Therapy Association of Nebraska.
And we're back live, and what a beautiful day here at the park. Just listen to that crowd. Excitement's in the air. They've come to see the best of the best from all over the globe in what's been a fan favorite for nearly 130 years. That's right, it's all at Omaha's Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium, the #1 zoo in the nation. Be sure to swing by between games and check out our newly reimagined Hubbard Orangutan Forest. Plan your visit at omahazoo.com.
Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill is West Omaha's headquarters for specialty pizzas and award-winning char-buffed wings. Enjoy games on their updated video and audio system and huge LED wall. Their main location on 173rd and Center is the perfect place to beat the heat with family and friends for the college baseball tournament. They also have a second carryout location at 162nd and West Maple Street, featuring the same great pizzas and wings. Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill, home of the Big O Pizza and award-winning char-buffed wings.
When you shop local, you help strengthen our community. So if you need roof repair, gutters, siding, even windows, call local Pyramid Contractors. They're the #1 roofer in Omaha for more than a dozen years. Let Pyramid Contractors come and give you a free estimate. Give them a call at 402-502-9300. That's 402-502-9300. Or visit them online at
PyramidRoof.com. Never settle for less.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
It's time to make a game plan for game day parking. During big events, curbside parking in Omaha has a higher event rate. So save money for peanuts and Cracker Jack by parking in a garage or surface lot. You can even reserve an off-street parking space days, hours, or minutes in advance with the Park mobile app. Learn more about where to park and how to pay at parkomaha.com.
Our car radio is like a rookie pitcher quitting in the 7th inning.
Yeah, and now it's the bottom of the 9th. The AC's out and the transmission's throwing wild pitches.
So I was checking out car loans from Liberty First Credit Union. Applying looks like a home run with rates as low as 4.99% APR.
It's game time.
Step up to the plate with a Liberty First Credit Union auto loan. Equal opportunity lender. 48-month term for 2022 and newer models. Credit factors apply. Rates, terms, and conditions subject to change.
Twisted Thunder Fireworks is going to save you big money. You'll find the best variety and the lowest prices in the entire state of Nebraska. Don't believe us? See page after page of products and pricing online at twistedthunder.com, where you can watch everything before you buy and choose local pickup so it's ready to go for you at the tent. Go to twistedthunder.com to check out all of our locations in Nebraska as well as our location in Council Bluffs. That's twistedthunder.com.
Now back to the Men's College World Series special live from Omaha Baseball Village, powered by Children's Nebraska and Access Bank on 1620 The Zone.
Hour number 2 is presented by Nebraska Medicine. Join our team at nebraskamed.com/careers and powered by Access Bank, here for a reason, yours and by Children's Nebraska. Also, Country Fest is back at the OBV on Friday. The OBV welcomes singer and songwriter Chase Matthew to the Beer Garden stage. Tickets are $20 in advance at mattressfactoryomaha.com or $25 at the door. Let's hit some weather and traffic, Josh. You love radio, so you must love weather and traffic. The weather update is powered by the winning team at Liberty First Credit Union, supporting their communities and providing banking with purpose. It is 66 degrees. It is cloudy. From a baseball perspective, the wind will be blowing out today. It'll feel a little bit more like April if you go to Creighton baseball games, which many people do, or yes, but in the summer, as we know, the wind comes straight in from the south with that Gulf air coming through. Not so much today.
No,
we're coming out of the north today on a I wouldn't say chilly. A cooler day here in Omaha.
I was thinking last night, I was like, do I need to bring a long sleeve?
I brought a jacket.
Look at you.
I don't need it,
no,
but I brought it.
I got the jersey. I got the zone jersey on,
That's
and so
awesome.
I have that and then the T-shirt, so I feel very comfortable right now. Very comfortable. Look at that. Odson, baby.
Woo!
What's my number? Is it 16 or is it 20?
I think you're a 20.
Oh, we should do a picture.
That'd be
2016.
cool.
No, 1620. 1620.
So yes, it is a little cooler today, and we have some cloud cover. There is a chance of spotty showers all day long.
Did you get the email, Josh? We didn't get the email
I didn't
this morning.
I didn't get the Sam McEwen's brother weather report today.
You know he's a Bears fan?
Sam?
Yeah.
I did know that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But did you know Sam's brother is the weatherman?
Amazing.
It's incredible. And what he says goes.
What Sam's brother says goes?
Yes, Marty.
What did Marty say this time?
He said yesterday that we can't play tonight. And
oh no.
Well, because he was the weather guy.
Oh, I thought you were saying we can't play tonight. You were saying yesterday.
He said yesterday we can't play tonight. Yesterday we can't play yesterday.
Thank God.
So whatever he says today also goes. I just haven't gotten that report yet. But there is a chance of a little rain throughout the day. I don't think it should be anything that
you can play through it, right?
Impacts us too significantly. That's my amateur weather report.
Okay.
This weather update powered by the winning team at Liberty First Credit Union, supporting their communities and providing banking with purpose. All right, let's talk parking and traffic.
I love parking lots, especially ones that are open.
Great take. The traffic update is presented by Park Omaha. Make a game plan for your parking. Reserve downtown parking, a downtown parking space in advance at parkomaha.com. I will say comfortably today that this will be the easiest traffic situation that you will deal with.
Yeah, 100%.
This will be, if you're coming down to the College World Series for any of our 3 games today, the 30 games will make it kind of dispersed a little bit, people coming and going at different times. I think you have a great chance for some great parking today.
The
The lots are open at 8 o'clock, and we are way past that.
So we've been open. They've been open for an hour and 20 minutes.
Yes, 8 o'clock, hell or high water.
Hell or High Water. That's the time that we started on the air. Was 8 o'clock.
And that's a pretty good movie, too.
Hell or High Water.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I saw that movie.
It's a
That's
good one.
newer movie, right? Yeah.
Josh is impressed, I could tell.
Look at you. Are you going to go see the new Kevin Costner movie?
No, what is he? Is it a baseball movie with Susan Sarandon?
No, guess what? So if it's not a baseball movie, what other movie?
Is it a Yellowstone movie?
Basically.
No.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
But traffic should be good today.
All right. Awesome. We'd like to hear that.
Traffic parking pretty good. Presented by Park Omaha. Make a game plan for your parking. Reserve downtown parking in advance at parkomaha.com.
Great work.
Before we get to actually, you know what? I got one thing on the upcoming baseball game that we have.
All right, perfect.
Florida and Kentucky, but we'll do that in our final segment, which
All
is
right.
coming up here in just a moment. But it's a great opportunity for me to talk about the Royals and the Chiefs.
Oh, very interesting.
I don't care much about the Chiefs, but I do care about our Tucci guys are so
Let's go.
You guys are so money. You guys are so money you don't even know it.
Wow, thank you.
They're so money. Artucci, we got it.
I
Josh,
have the shirt from last year still.
Josh, have you hit up Artucci guy for the bat yet? Not yet. Oh, we got it. Yeah.
Like a 1620 the zone bat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Have you heard about our new studio? How we're going to have nothing in there so we get to start anew?
I've heard about that it's going to be empty when we get back there.
That's what I've been told
I
as
just
well.
want working AC
And so
and TVs.
Our friends at Baseball Barbecue, our friends at Tucci have offered to.
Oh, I heard the baseball barbecue interview yesterday.
They have offered to create us some custom items that we can hang proudly in our studio all year long.
Awesome.
I think it's
very
great.
cool. Can I see one of these hats?
Yes, you can.
Very cool.
You can
so
see
the
more than
Royals
one.
and the Chiefs. You love respecting them.
Yep. Here,
You're a big
Josh.
fan of respect.
This one's Tucci. All right. I love respect, but here's what happened.
RESPECT.
Downtown,
Yeah, whatever happened with that?
kind of blew that one.
They voted against it.
They voted against giving them the same amount of money that they had always given them.
Yeah, very interesting.
Very stupid.
It's like 3/8 of a cent
Yeah,
or whatever.
the
it was.
message was not
How do you even
very
do that?
well communicated
Okay.
from the Royals. It was not very well communicated from the city, and therefore it was turned down somewhat out of confusion and somewhat out of spite.
Out of spite. Okay.
Also, people have this thing with Kauffman Stadium, and I
like Kauffman. You know,
I do too.
They have the water.
I love it. The fountains are great. They would have fountains probably at the new
They
stadium.
have the big screen. It's a crown.
But here, they would also probably have that at the other stadium.
I'm just saying what I like about
Just
it.
imagine all of those things just not in the middle of nowhere in a parking
I
lot.
do like the idea of downtown. I love downtowns.
Kansas.
People are so afraid of downtowns, though.
That's so stupid.
They are. They're like, oh, there's
Kansas City has a streetcar. I used it, Josh. No
Oh,
takes.
here we go.
No
Get the
takes from
microphone.
Josh. They have a streetcar. It's great. You can take the streetcar all the way to the stadium if you'd like to.
That sounds fun.
But the state of Kansas and across the border in Kansas City, Kansas, are making a push to become the home of both the Chiefs and the Royals. Bipartisan legislative supermajorities. Josh, you know those words. You like politics.
Those are political words.
Okayed the measure to authorize state bonds to help finance new stadiums and practice facilities for both teams on the Kansas side of the metropolitan area with 2.3 million residents, which is split by the border with Missouri. Also, they mentioned in here very early in the story, very high up on the page, about Travis Kelce's relationship with Taylor Swift.
What does that have to do with moving to Kansas?
Give me an absolute
The Chiefs,
break.
which are home of Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Did you know he dates Taylor Swift, by the way?
So the Chiefs and the Royals
are moving.
Would be stupid to not think about this.
Wow.
Would be stupid to not think, because
people forget there's a Kansas City, Kansas. They don't even have to change their name.
Missouri can't agree on this. Missouri can't figure their crap out. They offered 7 different locations. Nobody liked any of them.
Yep.
And so Kansas is like, how about this? How about we find the money for you guys, move y'all here, and we all live happily ever after?
Now, is there a downtown in Kansas City, Kansas?
It's Kansas City, Missouri. Like the downtown of Kansas City is in Missouri.
Wow, that's pretty wild. But they would be on Kansas' side.
They would just be on, where the racetrack is out there.
Oh, is that Kansas?
That is Kansas.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, I know that area of town.
That
I've
is
been over there before.
I think Legacy or
Yeah,
Legends or
one-
something like
one
that.
of those words that sounds fun.
There's a baseball team, the Kansas City Monarchs.
Isn't
or
that by
Kansas City
the
T-Bones,
Sporting? Is that where Sporting
right
is?
out there?
Oh, okay.
Yes,
That's not
that
so
is
bad.
Kansas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Just shopping malls, white people.
There's a lot of white people.
Yes,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of that.
Yeah.
And so Kansas is offering this pretty sweet
Offering
deal.
white people.
Well, they have more than just that to offer, but yeah, they are offering that situation,
All right.
of course,
I
as
wonder
well.
how the people in Kansas feel about this.
I wonder how the people in Kansas feel about this. I would assume great. I wonder how the people in Missouri feel about this.
Probably not so great.
I'm
mad.
The last quote in this story was from a Kansas City area Republican.
Oh, that's a political word.
Who said, "These are visions of sugar plums."
What in the world? Is this a Beatles song?
There is way too much going on in the city's government and those two states. I have
Fought in the
almost
Civil War.
I've almost started to gloss over some of those things, but I don't know. Moving to Kansas just as a Royals fan, moving to Kansas would seem like a bit of a bummer for me. Because they're already in the Kansas of Missouri.
Yeah,
it's just in the middle of nowhere, but it's in Missouri.
And along those lines, Aaron texts in. He says it's going to be Kaufman 2.0. It's like putting stadiums by a new shopping
I totally
mall.
agree.
Yeah, so like the fun of moving downtown, you lose that. You get the new stadiums, which I know people do want. So you get at least that component.
See, I don't care
of
about
it.
the new stadium as much as the space and where the stadium is.
I don't like the idea of the Chiefs moving out of Arrowhead. That stadium is so unique in an NFL where every stadium now looks like the Cowboys stadium, but in different ways. Like, it's good to have unique stadium, but obviously that's an old man opinion, and it's been around for 50 years. They're going to change it at some point.
The best option still is that the Royals move downtown and the Chiefs stay there, and then they take down Kauffman Stadium and they build Chiefs Land or Chiefs World.
Oh, with roller coasters?
With whatever they want to put, like Dallas.
Yeah. They did that outside of the Patriots Stadium in Foxborough. That's what they do everywhere now, right? Lambeau Field.
Bravestown.
Bravestown.
It's
Speaking
not
of
called
white people.
Bravestown, but it is nice over there.
Is it?
Yes.
Interesting.
Incredibly nice. So we'll see what happens, but a lot of things could be changing with our most local sports teams, our most local professional
Good luck,
sports teams.
Chiefs and Royals.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Bobby hit.
Hey, we're here at the Omaha Baseball Village. We'll be here for one more segment, and we're joined today by the Drug Enforcement Administration. To learn about the dangers of fentanyl or to join in the fight against drugs, visit DEA.gov. Back to have a quick preview of this morning's ball game between Kentucky and Florida from the Men's College World Series at the Omaha Baseball Village on 1620 The Zone.
Fentanyl is the deadliest drug threat facing our nation. A dose small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil is potentially lethal. The Drug Enforcement Administration is working hard to remove this threat from our streets. Join the fight and make a difference. To learn more about a career with DEA, visit DEA.gov/careers. People with different skills but the same mindset to keep drugs out of our communities. Visit them in person at Baseball Village during the College Baseball Championship.
Attention baseball fans, are you ready for the ultimate college baseball experience? This series is back in Omaha, and Tickets for Less is your home whether you're looking to buy or sell your tickets. With Tickets for Less, you can buy and sell tickets 3 ways. Online at ticketsforless.com, by phone at 402-398-1999, or in person at the retail office at 14543 West Center Road near the Oakview Mall in Omaha. Shop the best seats at the best prices with no service fees and save now with promo code THEZONE at ticketsforless.com.
And we're back live, and what a beautiful day here at the park. Just listen to that crowd. Excitement's in the air. They've come to see the best of the best from all over the globe in what's been a fan favorite for nearly 130 years. That's right, it's all at Omaha's Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium, the #1 zoo in the nation. Be sure to swing by between games and check out our newly reimagined Hubbard Orangutan Forest. Plan your visit at omahazoo.com.
The time between Memorial Day and Labor Day is known as the 100 deadliest days. Students are off for the summer, people are taking vacations, and the days are longer. It's a recipe for good times and long-lasting memories. Sadly, it accounts for 37% of Nebraska's traffic fatalities. Someone's waiting for you at a ball game, a party, or a wedding. Don't let a crash keep you away. Focus on driving. Brought to you by the Nebraska chapter of the National Safety Council and the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Success in today's electrical market requires your company to be able to adjust to an ever-changing field. A partnership with IBEW Local 22 gives you that flexibility with access to journeymen, apprentices, proven training programs, marketing assistance, entry into markets not available before, ability to expand and contract with changing market conditions, and a benefits package for you and your employees. Contact Bob at IBEW Local 22 for additional details at 402-980-7596.
Great Plains Home Exteriors is Omaha's premier home exterior expert. Trust their experienced craftsmen for your window replacement projects. Whether you've been hit with storms or just due for a replacement, they offer several different brands and styles of windows that can be the perfect finishing touch to the exterior of your home. Gutters keep clogging? Get leaf guards installed before the leaves start to fall this year. For more information and to schedule a free estimate on a project, go to gphomeomaha.com. That's gphomeomaha.com.
Upgrade your hydration this summer with Zen Water. Ultra pure, refreshing alkaline water. Zen Water transforms you with every quenching sip. Vapor distilled for ultra purity with the perfect blend of electrolytes added for taste. Zen Water is pure, elevated water. To learn more, visit zenwater.com. ZENWTR.com. And stop by your local retailer to find your Zen today.
To be a part of Nebraska medicine
Hi, welcome.
is to be a part of something extraordinary.
Nebraska Medicine, how may I help you?
Because these are the doors that open doors
How are you?
to growth and opportunity for each other and for our community.
That went really well.
For those who know that the academic experience,
You know what? I agree.
the life experience that you get here is beyond what you can get anywhere else. And that's exactly why here is where you belong. Join us at nebraskamed.com/careers. Nebraska Medicine. Together, extraordinary.
Curveballs belong in baseball, not your bank. When you choose Access Bank for your personal or commercial banking needs, you'll know what to expect every time. Personalized all-in-one service from experts who know banking and the Omaha Metro. Access Bank has convenient branch locations and easy online solutions. Because we're here for a reason, to make your experience a home run. Learn more at accessbank.com. Member FDIC.
Hey everybody, it's Michael Smith for Ted and Wally's Premium Ice Cream. 2 locations in the old market right off of Jackson Street and also in Benson right next to Taste of New Orleans. You know, one of the toughest things about the summer is trying to figure out what you're going to do with the kids, right? You got to fill some time. It's a great time to go visit either one of the Ted and Wally's locations. Your kids are going to love getting some ice cream. You're going to love getting out of the house. It is a win-win for both of you. So whether you're going downtown and checking out the old market and getting you some ice cream or going to Benson and getting some Taste of New Orleans, stop by and tell them Severe sent you.
Experience the difference and save more when you shop at one of our 3 convenient Woodhouse Ford locations. And right now, it's more affordable than ever to get behind the wheel of a new vehicle when you visit a Woodhouse Ford dealership. Going on now, save up to $10,000 off MSRP on the 2024 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT with approved credit, $299 doc fee due at signing. Offer expires 7/08/2024. See dealer for details.
Now back to the Men's College World Series special live from Omaha Baseball Village. Powered by Children's Nebraska and Access Bank on 1620 The Zone.
Connor Happer, Josh Peterson, Josh Johnson with you from the Omaha Baseball Village, where hour number 2 is presented by Nebraska Medicine. Join our team at nebraskamed.com/careers. And by Access Bank, here for a reason, yours, and by Children's Nebraska. Also, another reminder that Country Fest is back at OBV. On Friday, the OBV welcomes singer and songwriter Chase Matthew to the Beer Garden stage. Tickets are $20 in advance at mattressfactoryomaha.com or $25 at the door. Friday's coming right up, Josh.
2 days from now, Happer.
Coming right up.
2 days from now, it'll be Friday.
So I'd probably look into that if I were you.
Oh, yeah.
And we just have a couple more days. It's hard to believe that we're kind of on the downturn of things now.
Very hard to believe.
It's impossible to believe.
It really is. Yeah, it seems like an event that lasts forever.
I still don't have any.
Yet it's only day 6.
Sort of idea what day it is.
Yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, I thought it was Tuesday all day long on Monday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
But today it's Wednesday.
Yeah, well, that makes it Tuesday yesterday.
Yeah, I know. On Monday, I thought it was Tuesday.
Monday. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Very
My brain
confusing.
is tired.
Yeah, it is. It's fine.
I was going to bring something here today, and then I totally forgot it. So, like, I'm mad at myself. But
What was it? Little chocolate bars?
No, it was I think I might have a gift card that gives me, like, that I could buy food with inside of the ballpark.
You almost for sure do have one of those.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, man, I could use this, and I could buy lunch. Now, it sounds like we got our lunch figured out.
Everywhere.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, I could get a brat.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
I'm not going to buy a brat.
Now you'll have to buy something else.
Yep, indeed.
Florida and Kentucky is coming up here in about 25 minutes from just across the street. It's an elimination game. Here's an interesting one for you.
Okay.
The best player probably in this tournament is Jack Caglione.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's good. He hits home runs.
Certainly not. I don't believe that he should. Just my opinion. I don't think he should ever pitch again. Probably
ever in his whole life.
No, that's okay. Just let him go up there.
Why can't he be college Shohei?
He's not that good at pitching.
Tough look for Caglione.
He's not that good at pitching. He certainly wasn't very good the other day, and he left after an inning. So he won't anymore. I don't think. The Gators will go with Pierce Coppola today. You probably know the name Coppola. You're probably like, what? Coppola?
He's a director.
Yes.
Francis Ford.
Nope, not.
He's making a new movie.
Really?
Yeah.
He's alive?
Yeah.
Wow.
He has a lot of wine money, and he's using that to make this
He
movie.
does.
It's called Megalopolis.
Have you ever had a Coppola wine?
No. Is it any good?
I don't know.
I'm not a wino.
I don't know what good wines
I
taste
always
like.
want to get into wine, and then I have it, and I'm like, tastes like wine.
But Jack Caglione is leading off today.
What does that have to do with wine?
I was gonna say that was the whole lead up to the Jack Caglione thing, and then we got on the Coppola, and then the wine, and then the
Okay, my bad.
He's hitting leadoff.
Wow, that's a big deal.
First, and you know what they say? Just put your best player hitting first.
Is that what they say?
He'll end up getting more at bats eventually. Now it's in a 1-game situation,
Math.
but like the idea here is he is the best hitter on the team. He might be the best hitter in the sport. So let's hit him leadoff just in case we can turn the lineup over to him one more time.
I like that idea.
I think it's genius. I think it's
genius.
Yes, it's stroke of genius.
O'Connor is a genius.
O'Sullivan.
You're
a
O'Connor.
Stroke of genius.
Wow, interesting.
From Kevin O'Sullivan.
I feel like it's just like a smart decision, but you were saying he is the Albert Einstein of coaches.
I think he's got this whole thing figured out.
Interesting.
Now, here's another thing from Jack Caglione.
MC squared.
This is about a month or so ago, and Jack had a take on Kentucky baseball.
Oh,
Kentucky is their opponent today. Kentucky is known for being a little rowdy and
loosey-goosey.
They're very college baseball-y, right? They like
they
to
wear their
steal
hats backwards and upside down.
They
sometimes.
wear pink fuzzy hats. They do a lot of different things. Here's what he said, Jack, about Kentucky. Just all their nonsense that they do. I mean, it's what they're all known for. They're going to try and get in your head. They're going to try chanting, doing all that nonsense. The fact that it's allowed blows my mind.
Wow.
Interesting.
Give me Kentucky today.
I agree with you.
All right.
I agree with you. I think Florida's a little bit on fumes. Give me Kentucky in this one as well. 1620 The Zone's hydration sponsor is Zen Water. Time for a hydration break presented by Zen Water. Thirsty for a change. Okay, that's it for us from the Omaha Baseball Village for now. We'll be back in probably in the neighborhood of 3.5 to 4 hours.
Sounds about right.
To talk some more sports at you, and we'll do it again after that.
Awesome.
Connor Happer, Josh Peterson, Josh Yodson. We'll get you off to the stadium and welcome in John Bishop, Mike Farron, and Gary Sharp for game number 10 of the Men's College World Series between Florida and Kentucky. It's all coming up on 1620 The Zone and on our Westwood One affiliates nationally and
awesome.
Sirius XM, all those things.
And 1620thezone.com.
And 1620thezone.com. Thanks for listening. We'll be back after game number 10. Enjoy it. Talk to you soon.